She left you, she's distant, she's pulling away, and now you're wondering, how do I get her back? How do I make her miss me so much that she comes back crawling? Most guys panic. They chase, they beg, they try to prove their worth, and every single time, it backfires. But what if I told you that the secret to making her come back isn't about chasing at all? In fact, it's the exact opposite. Today, I'm going to show you the stoic way, the powerful mindset shift that makes you the man she can't stop thinking about. Stick with me until the end because I'm about to reveal the exact steps that will flip the script so she's the one chasing you. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this. That shows on why chasing pushes her away. Let's start with the first mistake that almost every guy makes when a woman starts pulling away. They chase. They text her, call her, double text when she doesn't respond fast enough. They start overcompensating, gifts, flowers, long paragraphs about how much she means to them. And guess what happens next? She loses interest even faster. Why? Because neediness kills attraction. Women don't chase men who are desperate for their attention. They chase men who don't need them. Now I get it. You think showing how much you care will make her stay. That if you just prove your love, she'll realize how great you are and come running back. But that's not how attraction works. In reality, every extra text, every unanswered call, every attempt to win her over just reinforces one thing in her mind. You're too easy, too available. And availability without value, that's not attractive. Let me ask you this. If she already knows you're available 24/7, if she knows she can have you anytime she wants, where's the excitement? Where's the mystery? Women crave the thrill of the chase. It's in their nature. And right now, you're robbing her of that. When you chase, you take away her choice to want you. And when something feels forced, it stops being desirable. So what should you do instead? Well, we'll get to that in a second. But first, if this is resonating with you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I drop powerful insights like this all the time, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Section 2, the psychology pulls away. Here's something most men don't understand. Women don't pull away for no reason. There's always something happening beneath the surface. Sometimes she's testing you without even realizing it. Women are wired to be attracted to strength, to a man who stands firm no matter what. So when she pulls back, it's often not about losing interest. It's about seeing how you respond. Will you break? Will you panic? Will you drown her in desperate texts, hoping to win her back? Or will you remain calm, composed, and in control? Because here's the truth. If you react emotionally, you fail the test. The moment you start over-explaining, begging for reassurance, or pushing for more attention, you send her a very clear message. You have power over me. And the second she senses that, her respect for you fades. But if you stay grounded, if you act unaffected, like your world doesn't revolve around her, that's when something shifts. That's when she starts to wonder, wait, why isn't he chasing me? Did I misjudge his value? And that is where the power dynamic flips. That's when you stop playing the game on her terms and start moving on your own. So if you've ever found yourself in this situation, ask yourself, are you passing the test or are you failing it without even realizing? By the way, if you're getting value from this, hit that like button and subscribe. We're just getting started, and what I'm about to share next will completely change the way you handle these situations. If this is resonating with you, hit that like button. And if you want more content on mastering attraction through Stoic principles, subscribe right now. Let's continue. Section 3, the power of silence. Now, let's talk about the single most powerful tool you have at your disposal, silence. Silence makes people uncomfortable. It creates uncertainty. And uncertainty, that's what sparks attraction. When you go completely silent, when you remove yourself from her world without explanation, you trigger something powerful. You force her to sit with the possibility of losing you. And that's where the magic happens. See, most guys can't handle this. They break after a few days. They scroll through her social media, accidentally like a post, or worse, send a weak, "Hey, how've you been?" text, hoping for a response. They think staying in her orbit will somehow keep them relevant, but all that does is confirm they're still waiting around for her. But you're not most guys. You're here to become a high-value man. And a high-value man doesn't beg for attention. He commands it. He understands that sometimes the most powerful move isn't to do more, it's to do nothing. No contact isn't about getting her back. It's about reclaiming your power. It's about reminding yourself that your value isn't determined by her presence or absence. And the second you embrace that, you'll notice something incredible. She starts to feel your absence. She starts to wonder. She starts to miss you. So here's the question. Do you have the discipline to stay silent? Can you resist the urge to reach out and prove your worth by doing nothing at all? Because if you can, you'll start to understand just how powerful this really is. By the way, if this is hitting home, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. There's a lot more to this, and what I'm about to share next is the real game changer. Sections using heartbreak as fuel. I get it. This hurts. The silence, the uncertainty, the feeling of loss. It's like a storm raging inside you, and every instinct is screaming at you to do something to make the pain stop. But here's the truth. Pain is fuel, and how you use it, that's what separates the weak from the strong. Most men, they drown in their pain. They sit in the dark, replaying every conversation, every mistake, wondering what if. They stalk her social media, hoping for a sign that she misses them. They let heartbreak break them. But the strong rise. They take all that energy, all that hurt, and they channel it into something greater. Every minute wasted overthinking is a minute stolen from your potential. Imagine if, instead of obsessing over her, you obsessed over you. Your body, your mind, your finances. Because here's what happens next. When she sees you again, she won't see the same man she walked away from. She won't see the guy who was desperate for her attention. She'll see someone who leveled up. Someone who commands respect. And in that moment, she'll feel it. The regret, the curiosity, the overwhelming realization that she miscalculated. So ask yourself, do you want to be the guy who lets heartbreak destroy him, or the one who turns it into his greatest advantage? The choice is yours. And listen, if you're serious about becoming that man, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below. Let me know, how are you using this pain to fuel your growth? Because trust me, your future self is watching, and he's counting on you to step up. Section 5. When she comes back. And trust me, if you do this right, she will come back. Maybe it's a late night, "Hey, how have you been?" text. Maybe she randomly watches all your Instagram stories. Maybe she suddenly likes a post from months ago. But make no mistake, when a woman realizes she might have lost something valuable, curiosity will get the best of her. But here's where most guys fail. She comes back and they roll out the red carpet. They act like nothing happened, like she never pulled away, like she didn't make them question everything. And that's the biggest mistake you can make. No. This time she doesn't just get to waltz back into your life. This time she has to earn her place. Because you've changed. You're no longer the guy who tolerated the mixed signals, the flakiness, the emotional games. You have standards now. You have boundaries. And that's what makes her respect you. Because women don't respect men who let them walk all over them. They respect men who stand their ground, who know their worth, who don't just talk about being high value but actually live it. And here's the kicker. When you become that man, it's not just her who notices. Suddenly, other women start paying attention. Suddenly, you're no longer the guy waiting for a second chance. You're the guy who has options. So what's it going to be? Are you going to keep begging for her attention? Or are you going to step up, walk away, and become the man she regrets losing? If this video gave you value, hit that like button. It helps spread this message to more men who need to hear it. Subscribe for more content on stoic relationships and high-value living. And drop a comment below. Are you ready to take back your power? Let me know. I read every single one,